Hey, fifth graders, what's up? It's Mr. Mike. I'm so glad to hang out with you and spend a few minutes with you today. I hope your day is going great so far. I'm going to tell you the story. When I was in fifth grade, there was this dude, we're going to call him Barry, like Barry Allen, The Flash, right? So there's this dude named Barry. I'm in fifth grade. This is a true story. Barry and I don't like each other. The only thing that's the same about us is we like the same girl, okay? We're not friends, we're not buddies, we don't hang out. And so he and I, we don't fight necessarily, but we don't get along. And so he rode his bike to my house one day and he starts riding in circles in my driveway and he starts talking all this mess about me and about my mom and about my sisters and about my dad. Like you can say what you want to say about me, but don't talk about my family, right? So Barry was riding in circles and he was talking about us, and then my dad comes out. My dad is my hero, man. He was the best. He still is the best. And here's what you need to know about my dad. Like my dad, whenever he gets upset, his eyes get small, like little circles, and his skin turns green, and like his shirt pops, like he's kind of like the Incredible Hulk. Like my dad, he is fierce. So Barry's riding in circles. My dad comes out and says, "Son, do we have a problem?" He's talking to me. And Barry starts talking back to him and says, "Yeah, we got a problem, and he ain't not going to solve it. We're going to get in a fight." And my dad says, "Well, why don't you just come back tomorrow and bring your mom?" Because Barry's dad didn't live at home with him. "Why don't you just come back tomorrow, bring your mom, and we'll put on the boxing gloves, and you guys can fight right here in the front yard." Bet. That's a deal. So he goes home. Tomorrow we go to school. Everybody's doing the school. There's all the, "Did you hear they're going to fight?" There's all this talk, all this kind of mess, and school's over. So I go home, change from my school jeans to my play jeans, and I'm ready to go. I'm shooting baskets in the driveway, waiting for this fool to come in, for Barry to come back, and I just wait, and I shoot baskets, and I wait, and I wait, and he never shows up. Finally, I go inside before dark, but I went inside, and I was really frustrated, really upset. And the next morning, see, Barry and I go to the same bus stop for school. So we both were at the same bus stop. And I said, "Hey, where were you yesterday?" And he goes, "We had to take my mom to the doctor." Like, that's exactly how he sounds. "Had to take my mom to the doctor." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, I bet." And I'm kind of a smart aleck. I don't know how you are, but I kind of am a smart aleck and always have been. Sometimes my words just jump out of my mouth before I can do anything about it. And so he starts trying to explain stuff, and I'm just kind of ripping him. And then I did this thing that I'm not proud of. I'm super not proud of. You heard of mama jokes, right? Okay, well, I aimed some words at Barry about his mom, and I said this joke. And it was the worst mama joke that I've ever told, and it was also the best. If you're the one who tells it, it's the best, right? And so you want me to tell you the joke? Okay. I can't tell you the joke, man. I can't trust you. Listen, if I tell you the joke and then you go and aim these words at another human, then it's my fault that you're telling this mama joke. So I can't tell you the joke. No, seriously, I cannot tell you the joke. And that's not even the worst part of it. The worst part of it is I aimed this mama joke at Barry about his mom, and he gets mad and he throws his stuff down and I throw my stuff down, and we start kind of circling each other at the bus stop. Everybody who's going to ride the bus is watching us. We're just kind of looking at each other, and actually I put him in the headlock, and you're not going to believe what happened. That dude bit me in the side right here. I kicked my leg out, he caught it, I put him in a headlock, and then that dude bit me. True story. And then I pushed him away. I said, "Get away from me, you jerk." So we got into this kind of fight. We got in trouble when we got to school. None of it was worth it. Listen, you and I say stuff that we don't really mean to say. We want to say it, but it doesn't make us feel better after we say it. And so I've been thinking a lot about our words, and I was looking for a filter. You know, we've got a filter for our water. We've got a filter for our air. A filter is just simply something that keeps the junk out. A filter keeps the junk out. So we've got a filter for our water, All the bottles of water that you open, they've been filtered out. Even the water that you open or the water that you get from the door in your refrigerator, filtered. Most of the water that comes through our tap now at the sink is also filtered. Our air gets filtered sometimes, but we don't have a filter for our words. And sometimes you and I, we're very similar. You look in the mirror and you don't see your highlight reel. You see ways you messed up or let people down. And sometimes it's because of what you said. Like you said something that you wish you could unsay, but that's not how words work. You can always apologize, but you can never unsay the thing that you said. So I was thinking about this filter, and we need a filter for our words. And so I came up with this H2O filter. The H2O filter, it's got nothing to do with water, really. The H2O filter just means you want to bring hope to the person you're talking to. You want to bring honor to the person you're talking about. And then you want to look for an opportunity to serve them. So 2 words that start with an H and one that starts with an O. You want to bring hope to the person you're talking to. You want to bring honor to the person you're talking about. And you want to look for an opportunity to serve them and serve with them. Like if we would start doing that, we would start bringing hope instead of telling everybody how bad the world is or how bad the situation is that we're in. If we would start bringing hope to people, it would change our culture. If we would start bringing honor to the person we're talking about instead of rolling our eyes and saying, can you believe she wore this? If we would start bringing honor to the person we're talking about, mean girls goes away. Gossip goes away. Bullying goes away. Because our words are so powerful. And then when you look for an opportunity to serve, it would blow your mind to know what an impact you make whenever you serve people. I'm a husband and I'm a daddy, and we got 3 kiddos at home. And, sometimes when my kids fuss and fight with each other, it's not really punishment. I guess it is punishment. What they get to do, the consequences of their actions, are they get to serve together. They get to do something together. Whether it's doing the dishes together, whether it's folding the laundry together, whether it's cleaning the room together. We make them do things together, and here's why. It's really hard for you to be mad at someone that you're serving, or for you to be mad at someone that you're serving with. I wonder how your world would be different if you would start looking to bring hope to people that you're talking to, instead of trying to cut them down or point out their differences and then make your differences better than theirs. I wonder how it would be different if you would start bringing honor to the people you're talking about. Your parents or guardians, whoever takes care of you, your teachers, your friends, your coaches. And what if you started looking up from your phone or looking up from your tablet or looking up from your video game, and you started serving other people and looking for opportunities to make a difference? Listen, I'm for you. I think you are fantastic. I think you are rock and roll. I don't think you're perfect, but I'm not perfect either. I just need for you to know that there's a dude who's for you who doesn't have to be for you. But you know who else is for you? Every teacher, everybody who works in the building at school is for you. Your parents and guardians, your family, they're for you. Listen, sometimes you and I feel alone or we feel isolated, right? I'm just here to tell you today that somebody's for you. There's a lot of somebodies that are for you in our community. And I want you to think about the words you're going to say before you say them. Because you can never unsay the words. You can apologize. But today, when you're tempted to say a mama joke or something else that you know is not good, don't say it, man. Run your words through the H2O filter. Bring hope to the person you're talking to. Bring honor to the person you're talking about, and look for an opportunity to serve. Man, I'm proud of you. Have a great day.